Hey everyone, welcome back to Colourful Indian. I hope that you are ready to get into fall. Well, I know that the first day of fall is on the 22nd of September, but we're going to be going there slightly early because Nomad is taking us to Hudson Valley. I am so excited about this palette and I cannot tell you how much fun I've had using it. Today I've done 4 looks for you, so we're going to be doing an unboxing, swatches, the 4 tutorials, and then I will be giving you my thoughts on the palette's performance. And yeah, I really can't wait to share my thoughts with you. So before we begin, my name is Ranita and I do makeup swatches and tutorials. I like to do them in detail, so if this is something that appeals to you, by all means please subscribe. I'd love to see more of you, and if you're returning, thank you so much. I'm very happy to see you here. I've been seeing some wonderful comments from people who have been following my videos for a while, and it really makes me so happy because it tells me that, you know, this is actually helping you guys, and I will continue doing it to help you. So thank you. I really appreciate the support, all those comments. It really lifts me up, makes me feel good, and that means a lot to me. So thank you very much for the support. So that being said, yeah, we're gonna get right into the unboxing. I'll see you there. The brand new Nomad Cosmetics palette is in my hands and I've already cut it over here. So let's unbox this. Oh wow, I think I've left this. Okay, so it's the wrong way. So we are going to Hudson Valley. The reveal was done on Nomad's Instagram page today, so I'm not really surprised by the location. And it looks absolutely beautiful. So let's see. New Nomad times Hudson Valley. There's going to be singles as well. Okay, so the palette has 12 mattes and 3 shimmers. Okay, so that's definitely new because I think most of Nomad's palettes have got like an equal distribution of shimmers and mattes, but it should be interesting. They have sent me a Nomad's Guide to Hudson Valley Foliage Trail lift here. What does that mean? I'm not really sure what this is because... Okay. Oh, and there's like a whole map of things to do. I love this. You know, I would actually totally love to go through this entire guide. Like, I mean, I'd love to go through this entire trail. I think that it looks so much fun. So... who knows, you know, maybe one day I will actually do this and tag Nomad. And, oh, okay, so here they've actually put the guide again. That is so cool. There's history about it too, I think. Or just basic information so you know what you're getting. Oh, that is really awesome. I really love this. This is so cool. So for those of you who don't know, this is where one of the founders of Nomad actually grew up, and that would be Felicia. So I think this is a wonderful way to pay tribute to that, you know, place. I think it's beautiful as well. I was expecting an autumn palette, especially when they said that they were going to be releasing a new one. So anyway, let's get into this. So the stamp, how cute. So the first thing that you notice about this, especially if you've been collecting Nomad palettes, is that there's something different about the packaging. It feels different, like whatever they've used, and I just love that image. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking gorgeous. It is stunning. And look at the gold over here. These are all autumn leaves. Isn't that pretty? So honestly, I just love Nomad's designs. And oh, these are new too. Like, can you see that? It's actually changing color. I can't really tell what colors I'm seeing at the moment because it keeps reflecting the light, but I can see lots of warm autumn hues, which was expected, and I think these are browns. I'm not sure what these are. These look kind of brown too. So let's open it and let's see like what's inside. Oh my goodness. It's, I don't know, I love the packaging. I feel like they always do so well with the packaging. So designed on location, following the foliage trail. Oh, okay. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, that's probably why they gave us the guide. Okay. Wow, this feels heavier. Okay, so like, just to say that the packaging, oh my goodness. Okay, this is gorgeous. So yeah, they have put out their fall palette and I'm seriously amazed, so impressed. I don't know, I just think that this is a gorgeous color story. Those reds are just calling out to me, the yellows, the oranges. I was hoping for rust. I guess that comes close and so does that. But I think it's really beautiful. So this is just to give you a close-up of all those pretty pictures that you're going to see on the palette. I think that they're really beautiful. I think this is the first palette where every single photo, I mean every single imprint is different. And I think it's really, really beautiful though. This is the palette outside in natural lighting. This is what the shades look like in yellow lighting. You can see that they're really vibrant and so beautiful. This is what the shades look like in white lighting. Once again, they're showing up really, really well on my skin tone. In the shade, the colors look really pretty as well. And lastly, this is what the shades look like in sunlight. You can see that they're just showing up absolutely beautifully. So now let's go to the tutorials. Hey everyone, so I hope you're really excited. I am so excited to start off, the tutorials. I'm going to try my best and do 4 looks. If I can't, please forgive me because I just didn't have enough time. I only received the palette yesterday and I wanted to put it up today for all of you guys, but I'm going to do all of the colors, so you will get to see it. It may be 3 looks or 4. Fingers crossed for 4. I'm rushing as fast as I can and the looks are going to be really, really simple. I'm automatically drawn to these stunning 9 colors over here. I'm super excited to try them. So that is what my first look is obviously going to, have. And fall, by the way, is my favorite season. So this is a very exciting palette for me. Let's get started. Okay, so the first shade that I want to go in with is Wine Harvest, and this is what it looks like. It is a really, really pretty burgundy kind of like red. And I'm taking that and I'm going to put it here at the ends of my eyes. And we're just going to stamp that color right in to my base. So just looking at this, it's a beautiful color coming through. It's like purpley and so pretty. I could not get over the colors that I saw in those first 3 columns. I was so drawn to those. And I really, really want to feature them. So let's hope that I can do this look justice. Okay, so you can see how freaking vibrant that is. It is really working well. I'm super happy with the first color. Okay, let's do the next one. The next shade I want to go in for is Oktoberfest, and it's such a cute stamp. Like, it's such a cute imprint. There's 2 beer mugs. Really love that. It's a deep brown. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it over here to kind of like deepen that color a bit. You can see though that it's a very, very strong color coming through there. The next shade I'm going in for is Apple Picking, and it's a vibrant red. The moment I saw this red, I knew I loved it and I had to try it. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to kind of blend it out here. It's a very, very vibrant color. Okay, so now I'm going into Pumpkin Patch, which is kind of like this really, really pretty rust orange kind of. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that in the center of my eye. Just going to blend that base a bit before I do, otherwise my lines are going to set. Okay, so I'm taking that, putting that right here. Wow, can you see that color? Comes right through, doesn't it? It's a very apt name. I'm taking very, very little and I'm just tapping it here because I still have a few colors I need to add. Alright, next I'm going in with the shade Fall Festival, which is definitely like a brighter orange. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that right here in the inner corners of my eye. I don't know why I keep using the wrong side of the brush. Okay, here we go. So you can see that that orange is definitely different from the first shade that we put down, but I really like that color. It's really, really pretty, isn't it? I feel like I'm a pumpkin spice drink at the moment. Cider House, I'm gonna be taking, oh wait, this is the color. It's a really, really nice yellow. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna blend over here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, yeah, that is a wonderful yellow coming through, blending really beautifully as well. Okay, so this is basically what I've managed to create with 6 shades. I've definitely blended a lot. I think that I need to do a cut crease, not for this look but the next one, because I really want to feature like these gorgeous autumn hues of like yellow, orange, red. I want that to be more prominent. This is actually pretty interesting though. I didn't expect to come up with this particular look. So I'm going to finish it and then I'm going to come back and give you my thoughts. And hey everyone, okay, so first impressions, I'm so happy with what I came up with. I didn't even expect to come up with this. Like I had no idea what was going on like after I started adding on my shades, but yeah, basically we've used 6 shades already, which means I only have to review 9 more shades for you guys. So obviously I love these shades. Like I kind of told you, like, you know, these are just calling out to me. They're absolutely stunning, and I just love how this blended out. I have to admit that, you know, when I first saw the palette, I was slightly intimidated because normally I always use a shimmer to like, you know, become like the topper or whatever. Then I was like, no, like I've seen a lot of influencers use matte shades and they've just, you know, created gorgeous blends. So I was like, okay, I can do this, and I went in with that mentality, and you know, that's how I came up with this. So let me just give you the makeup details. For my mouth, I've used 3 different shades. So I went in with Wild Orchid from Besame Cosmetics. It's a very pretty pink, and you can definitely see it like coming through, like, you know, underneath that gloss. I then filled the inside of my mouth with this shade. It's a shade from Maybelline. It's called Pureplum. I think this lipstick is like 15 years old, but I really don't care because I love the color, and I think I have 2 of these, and I use them like almost every single day. Like if I go out, Pureplum is always like my choice. Okay, so then I topped that with Nomad's lip gloss, because I mean we're doing a Nomad video, so why not? This one is called Fates de Provence. Yeah, gorgeous shade. I kind of wanted to just give it moisture. I felt like I needed that. So yeah, this is, you know, how it ended up. And then for my eyes, you can probably see that beautiful green. So I really love fall colors with a burst of turquoise. That is me to the T, and I just love adding turquoise. So this is the pencil that I used. It is Revlon Color Stay, and it's called Totally Turquoise. It is an amazing color for these gorgeous highlights that you can see. This is actually from BH Cosmetics. So the other day I actually had gone to, TJ Maxx, and I saw this palette. It's called the Tulum Palette. And you know, I had not seen the bronzer and highlighter palette from BH before, and just look at this. This is so fantastic. I really love it. And it was $6, so I was like, I have to buy that, because if I don't, I'm clearly a moron. And I did buy it. So I went in with this, you know, I used several shades. I used that one to contour, then I used this one for the highlighter that you can see. I put highlighter there. Can you see how bright that is? And can you believe that that comes from a $6 palette? It's just mind-blowing to me. So anyway, if you see this, make sure that you get it, because you're not going to regret it. BH has some of the cheapest and the best highlighters and bronzers I have ever come across. Seriously, they are fantastic and amazing. You're not going to regret it. And for my cheeks, I went in from a shade from my Woosh Beauty face palette. As you know, it's that fold out palette, and I've done a review on that, so if you need to go and check it out, please do. But yeah, that's basically it for my makeup details, and I'm really happy with the first look. You know, I thought, like, honestly, matte looks are so beautiful. I'm so impressed, and I'm grateful to Nomad that they've done this, because it kind of brings a new appreciation for matte shades, especially for people like me who don't always work with matte shades. So I was kind of like forced to work with it and, you know, just make it like, yeah, look awesome. And they actually do look awesome, but you know, it's always easier to like throw a shimmer in there. So if you're feeling a bit discouraged looking at the palette, don't be. We can do things with this. Okay, so I'm gonna see you at the second look. So the first shade I'm going in with is Farmer's Market. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be taking it into the inner corner of my eye, keeping this look very simple. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that green. I love that color. Oh my goodness, that is just such a relaxing shade right there. It's so pretty. Really is. So if you watched my Simply Posh Cosmetics, you may know what I'm going for. Next, we're doing Mountain Hike. So I'm putting that shade right next to this one, coming in from the middle, right there. You can see there's a clear difference between the shades. I hope it's obvious. It's quite obvious to me right over here. And I'm gonna blend these two together very gently. But I think this is so pretty. I like how cool and relaxing this is turning into. Alright, the next shade is Bed and Breakfast. This is what it looks like. And we're gonna take it and put it right over here. But you can see how beautifully these colors are just blending into each other. I'm going to have to blend a bit more, obviously, because I put my white base too high up. So again, I went in for a totally matte look, and to refresh your memory, it is that green column, you know, it's just right over there. And I really like the way that this turned out. I think that, you know, sometimes when I go out for like everyday things, I kind of like dial back on the color, usually because there's not enough time to sit down and do like a full-blown look, but this was really easy. It was just 3 shades. I added in a couple of eyeliners and everything, and you know, this is what I got, and I'm really happy with it. So let me just show you the makeup details. Eye pencils were 2 pencils from BH Cosmetics, shimmer teal and gold. For the lip gloss, I used Nomad's lip gloss from the Province collection. That one is, which one is this? Oh crap, sorry, okay. The previous one, I gave you the wrong information. The lip gloss, so sorry, for the first look, I just want to correct the first look because I've been reading the wrong thing. So I used the shade Neil. And this one over here, my eyes are getting really bad, but anyway, it's Les Fates. And I really love this lip gloss. It's one of my favorites. It's like a really shiny pink. It is so pretty. I felt that, you know, given that the look itself was very cool, I thought that it would work, and it really does. It works wonderfully. This is a lip gloss that I would use over and over again. It is amazing. Nomad has really done excellently with the lip glosses from their previous collection. But anyway, coming back to the look, the highlighter that you can see is from a new highlighter palette that I'm testing out. I'll give you the details for that like at another time because I want to play around with it more, but obviously it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm pretty impressed. And then of course contouring, bronzing, yada yada yada. That's all from the Tulum palette over here. Yeah, I'm gonna be sticking with this one for a while because it's new and I'm just really enjoying it. It is so freaking convenient. So that's it for the makeup details. The eyeliner, the black one, is my Maybelline gel liner. I love this liner. It is my daily eyeliner. If I have to go out, if I'm somewhere, like, you know, if I'm going out in a rush, this is the one I go to. You know, we all have, yeah, things we go to. And then of course for my eyelashes, it's Kiss. The previous look was Kiss as well. So that being said, yeah, I think that it's going well. This experience, trying out these colors, I'm having fun, and I'm happy with, you know, what the looks are coming out like, and I'm not experiencing fallout. I'm not having any issues because normally I have oily eyelids. So I'm just looking at my eyes right now. There's no cracking, there's nothing. It's it's very impressive. All right, so we're at the third tutorial. So I want to do a more like traditional fall look. The first time I saw this shade, I thought it was absolutely stunning, and you know, I just want to feature it. I want this to be like a really beautiful fall look. So let's hope that I can do that. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put that. Honestly, please use a base. Like, can you see how stunning this looks with a base? If I hadn't used a base, I don't think I would have been able to get that vibrancy. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this look. I'm hoping and praying that it comes out well. Okay, next we're gonna go in with Wine Harvest. You have already seen this color. This is quite stressful, like trying to get the colors blended properly, because like sometimes I just don't get it done very well, which I don't like, but you can definitely see how it's looking. So I think this is okay for now. I'm going to blend in a bit of orange, so Fall Festival. I'm taking that and I'm just putting it right above, like right there. I'm going in with a smaller brush so that that orange is more obvious. Can you see it? I hope it's more obvious because I really want this orange to also stand out. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my crease with the P. Louise Paint Blank Canvas. This is a really good product to just get, you know, like a neutral base so that you can add on more colors. I want to add red and yellow again just to get a super vibrant, like, you know, color coming out. I'm using a special brush that I bought from Pee-wee's as well. I just did the eye. I'm going in with the red and I'm going to set it. Alright, so it's basically done. I'm going to go in with Cider House now. I want to see just how vibrant this is. Oh, it's a gorgeous yellow. Just look at that. I need to blend it obviously, but I need to be a bit careful as I do this one because I'm coming to the edge. Okay, going in with the first shimmer, Leaf Peeping. It looks absolutely gorgeous and the placement is obvious. I'm going to put it in the inner corners of my eye. This is the next one, Foliage Trail. We're going to attach it to this one. I'm just adding a teeny weeny bit because I still want that red to be the main shade that stands out. Hey everyone, so this is what the third look ended up looking like. For this look, I obviously wanted to go full on fall. I thought that, you know, I need to do this because it's my favorite season, so why not? And I really wanted to test out the blending more, so as you can see, it blends out absolutely wonderfully. The shimmers are so beautiful. They really are. Very creamy, super easy to get onto your eye as well. Vibrant color, as you can see from my inner eyes. I was in a rush to, you know, because like, so I've definitely been in a bit of a rush today, and I feel like I should have done my cut crease a bit bigger, but you know, I really just wanted to finish up the 4 looks, like, and I have to edit as well after this, so yeah, yes, I really wanted to, you know, just finish this as fast as I could. So this was like the easiest version. If I had more time, I totally would have put like all kinds of like rhinestones and every single thing I could think of, you know, just for this. But I'm pretty happy with the way the look has come out, because when I saw this palette, I was already thinking in my head, I need to make like a fall queen kind of look. And I do wish that, you know, I had done a few things differently, but given the time constraints, I'm actually really happy with it. So the shimmers are working beautifully. I actually used the shimmer that I put here, you know, as my highlighter too, and you can see how beautiful and vibrant that is. Let me give you the makeup details. So basically, for the majority of the look, it was, you know, these colors over here. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I actually used 7 colors. I put the green underneath my eye, but I think because I put a gold eyeliner there, the green has kind of like mixed with the gold, and it's looking kind of like, it's just looking gold. You don't really see the green. So for my highlighter, I went in with Illuminating in Ireland. That's a BH Cosmetics highlighter palette. It is this one over here, and I use that gold shade. I really love BH Cosmetics. I just feel like their palettes are so freaking affordable, and you know, you get 6 colors and they work like this. Yeah, honestly, you can't complain with BH Cosmetics. I hope that they bring those products back, by the way. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. So for my eyes, like I said, I use the gold eyeliner, also from BH Cosmetics. It's a power pencil. The power pencils basically cost, I think, $2 if you find them at TJ Maxx, and I found practically all of mine at TJ Maxx, so I'm really happy with this. And then my black eyeliner that you can see right over there, you can just come a bit closer. You can see that I've done black eyeliner right there. That is essentially my Maybelline gel liner. I just love going back for that. It's so dark and it's so bold, and I'm just that kind of person. I love my Maybelline gel liner. It's amazing. Okay, eyelashes are from Shein. I decided to go into that because, you know, I felt like I could use a change. I used several products for my lips. Okay, so I first lined my mouth with this, which is the Kylie Jenner Holly Berry lip pencil, and I don't actually use lip pencils a lot, but I thought today, okay, why not? Because, you know, I was kind of like trying to match the colors to my eyes, and Holly Berry kind of seemed okay. When I put it on, it kind of was quite dark, so then I thought, okay, I need to kind of give it a more pinky tone, And what I did was I went over it with Burning Love from MAC. So you can see that is the, yeah, that's the lipstick from MAC. And I went over all of that to just moisturize my mouth a bit with Spice It Up from MAC as well. Because I just kind of didn't want it to be too pink, I didn't want it to be too red, I kind of wanted it to be in between, kind of, just to match my eyes. And yeah, I believe that is it for the makeup details. So yeah, you know, I'm excited. We have one more look to go, and I have 4 shades that I have still not really like touched a lot, and that would be this green one over here, and then the very last like column. So it's gonna be like a neutral plus the green. It's gonna be kind of interesting. Let's see what happens. I'm very interested to see how the last look is going to turn out. And yeah, I will see you over there. Okay, all right, so we are at the final tutorial. I'm going in with the first shade, which is Farm to Table, and this is what the shade looks like. It's a deep brown, and it's definitely like a colder brown than Oktoberfest. So I'm just gonna show you before we get into it. This is the one, and we've already used that for like the first look. So I may use it for this one. Let's see how it goes. Honestly, the pigmentation of all of the mattes, it's very pleasing. Like I'm very pleased with it. Okay, so I decided to just take that color out, as you can see, and I'm probably going to clean it up as we go along. I'm dipping into Oktoberfest, I think, because I think it's a warm brown, and I kind of want to get a bit of that. You may not be able to see it because I use the same brush, but anyway. Okay, the next shade I'm going in for is Apple Cider Donut. This is so interesting. I don't think I've ever had an apple cider donut, but the color looks pretty neutral. Into, I think, the other shade up there. This is probably going to be a mostly matte look as well. I think that it would be nice to have at least one neutral look right from this, since there's a whole like column dedicated to neutral shades. You can see what my eyes are looking like right now, and I'm going to go in with Con Maze because I feel like, you know, this color needs to be featured too. I just want to put that green shimmer probably in the center of my eye. Oh, that's so beautiful. I feel it's gonna look perfect for this look. It really is. It's that pop of color that I feel like this look needed. And I'm just gonna leave it in the center. I don't want it to, I don't want to take it down like to the inner corners. I just want it in the center. I really like this color. I think it's gorgeous. I'm wondering if I should add another shimmer in. I think I may do Foliage Trail. I'm going to take some Foliage Trail and I'm going to add it right here, just to give it a teeny weeny bit more of color. But you can definitely see that orange. And yeah. Alright, so this is what the 4th look turned out to be. So I'm very surprised, but I actually really love it. It kind of reminds me of a look that I did, I think, for Whistler's Snow Lodge. I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but I kind of did something very similar, but I still love the look. It's really pretty. I'm so happy with the way that, you know, this look turned out. So before I give you my thoughts on the entire palette, as now I've, you know, tried out all shades, let me give you the makeup details. So I'll start with my eyes. I basically used Kiss Lashes, my Maybelline gel liner, and a power pencil from BH Cosmetics. That is this one over here. It is called Warm Brown. Yeah, and then like for my contouring and my highlighter, I went back in with the same palettes. I'm sorry that I'm so boring for this particular video. I feel like I'm telling you it's the same stuff again and again, but honestly, like, I just used whatever was there and whatever was convenient, and I really love these palettes. So from Illuminating in Ireland, I used the gold. You can see how that shows up. So for my lips, I basically used 2 different lip glosses. I went in with Lolly Gloss, which is from It's Belle Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Cocoa For You. It's a really nice brown, and I really liked it, but I did think that since this has like a gold tinge to the entire look, it was only fair to add on, you know, something gold that would make my lips sparkle a bit. So I went in with Ulak Cosmetics. I believe this is the shade Toxic, and it's a lovely lip gloss. Ulak has amazing lip glosses, and I do have a code, so if you're interested, I'll put that down. But that being said, that's basically, you know, it from my makeup details. So yeah, let's talk about the palette. Wow. So first of all, I didn't actually think that I would be able to create 4 looks for you guys, but I'm really happy that I did. So it's just given me a better idea of the palette. So all in all, the mattes are wonderful. They really are. They work like a dream. They blend like a dream. I think that you saw from the second look that I did, which was that green toned look using, you know, those shades over here, just how wonderful those eyeshadows were, you know, blending in, and they were just mattes. And I was curious about, you know, like what I could do with the palette. And like, of course, I think the first look and the third look, they kind of were similar in terms of like color usage and everything, but I did feel that I really wanted to feature that apple picking shade. So I think that, you know, all in all, the shades have worked wonderfully. They've blended really well. I think that the shimmers are also really pretty. Interestingly enough, I have put Corn Maze on my eyes, and as you can see, it looks gold. It looks gold, doesn't it? I mean, it's a very vivid green in here, you know? It's like this green, but when I look at my eyes, they're gold. So like when I take it on my brush as well, you can see it's a green, right? It's a green. Now I'm gonna put it on my eye. So like, I think for this particular shade, I started like just stamping it, because I noticed that, you know, it was coming out gold no matter what I did. So I think maybe I need to use a green base for this, for it to actually come out like more aptly green, which is kind of what I'm seeing in the palette, you know? Not that I'm complaining or unhappy about it, it's just an observation of the palette, because I seriously love this look. I think this may be one of my favorite looks, but I am just so happy with the palette. I think that it's, I really think that it's wonderful, you know, to start fall with this particular palette, because you get a nice combination of the neutrals, which is, you know, look 2 and 4 for me. It was very like nice and neutral, very chill. And then you have the really colorful looks that you can do too. I think that you could easily use Oktoberfest as a contouring shade if, you know, you wanted to. I just like the fact that they've added those neutrals. I feel like it's nice. You know, even though I'm colorful Indian and yeah, like I like color, I also like looks like this. This is such a gorgeous look, and I know my sister is gonna love it. She's gonna definitely tell me that, but I'm pretty happy. And you know, like the blending was fantastic. I think that the fact that you can use these as like a couple of the shimmers and stuff, you can definitely use them, you know, for highlighter and stuff. That's also a plus for me. And all in all, I do think you can create quite a few other looks that are not like what I created. I'm guaranteeing it, because I actually wanted to do so many more looks, but seriously, like there's just no time. I was really keen to do like a complete like mustard yellow kind of look, like with that yellow and with that shade over there, and I just wanted it to be like those 2 colors. But honestly, like, yeah, not gonna be able to do it this time, but I still think that, you know, you could do a lot more than what I've done, and that's a really good thing. You're going to get a lot of looks from this particular palette. I think it's a really nice start to the fall season, and it is my favorite season, so I'm just very happy that, you know, I was able to create these looks for you and put them out. So yeah, let me know what your favorite look was, and let me know if you're going to be picking it up. I'm sure that you guys are going to be able to create wonderful looks with this, because yeah, you get, you know, a combination of beautiful vivid colors plus neutrals, and you can definitely match. And I just wanted to, like, you can definitely match the vivids with the neutrals, like guaranteed, because honestly there are so many gorgeous looks with neutral shades like this, and then, you know, someone takes a pop of color and they just go and they put it there, and it just looks so amazing. It looks incredible. So I would say don't be afraid of this palette if you see the neutrals and you're not comfortable, or if you see the vivid colors and you're more used to neutral and you don't really know how to make it work. It can work. And another thing is, I know that a lot of us use shimmers. And like I said before, when I first saw the palette had just 3 shimmers, I was like, oh no, like, am I going to be able to like do a good job with this? But I'm actually really happy with what I came up with, because it showed me that, mattes are perfect for blending. They're just wonderful. If you have trouble like using matte shades, I would suggest going to, Instagram pages like Be Perfect Cosmetics and stuff, because they literally release whole palettes of just mattes, and you should see the looks that people create, and they're just gorgeous. They're gorgeous and they are wonderful. And that's actually how I was like, okay, like, since I have like a lot of these warm colors and they're matte, I'm going to try and blend it out. And that's basically what I did for like look 1 and look 3, and it came out pretty well. I was really happy with it. I think look 3 was definitely like me trying to go overboard, because I felt like I really want to do that. All in all, I do think this is a lovely palette, and I wanted to say thank you. If you've watched till here, thank you so much. You've obviously been very patient as we've gone through all of these things, and I do appreciate it. I hope that you liked the review. If you have any questions that I have not answered in this video, please drop a comment below and I will be happy to like answer them for you. So yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very soon for my next video. And remember that if you like the video and you want to see more reviews like this, please subscribe. Bye.